cubic equation. Solve the equation x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0. Can put a decimal point there. So this is a cubic equation. A cubic equation is whereby we have an equation whose variable, with the variable is a x, is raised to power 3. If it is raised to power 2, for example, this one, plus 2x plus 1 is equals to 0, we call it quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. If it is raised to power 1, for example, x plus 2 is equals to 0, this is a linear equation, or equation representing a straight line equation. So this is that is important. From there, there's something also I would like you to note is that if we have the factors x plus 2 and x plus 3 is equals to 0, we can expand this and say this is x multiplied by x, that is x squared, x plus multiplied by 3, that will give you plus 3x. This is 2 times x, that is plus 2x, plus 6 is equals to 0, which we can put the right terms together. We have x plus 5x, those are the 3x plus 2x plus 6 is equals to 0. So what you need to note here is that if you multiply 2 multiplied by 3, the product is 6, which is a coefficient. So what we do is that just the same with the cubic equation, when you multiply the numbers forming the factors, then you should get the constant. That is the numbers forming the factors of this cubic function should be equals to 6. Now, so we can see that 2 and 3 here are factors of 6, meaning that the numbers that will be forming the factors of this equation, their product should be 6. So we can say the factors could be 1, could be 2, could be 3, or could be 6. Could be 1 times 6 or 2 times 3, that is equals to 6. So what we do here is we come and say the function x is equals to, or rather, before we do that, we say what is the value of what is when x is equals to 1, this one here, what is the value of our equation? So we substitute, this is 1 cubed is the same as 1, minus 2 times 1 squared, that will give you 2, minus 5 times 1, that will give you 5, plus 6. So 1 minus 2 is minus 1, minus 1 minus 5 is minus 6, plus 6, that will give you 0. So it means that this is one of the numbers that forms the factors of this equation. So we come to x is equals to 2. We say our function x is equals to 2 cubed is the same as 8, minus 2 squared is 4 times 2, that will be minus 8. 2 times 5, that is minus 10, and then we have plus 6 is equals to 8 minus 8 is 0, minus 10 plus 6, that will give you minus 4. So you find that 2 does not satisfy the equation. We say when x is equals to 3, then the function fx is equals to, we substitute for 3 cubed is 27, minus 3 squared is 9 times 2, that is 18. Then we have minus 5 times 3, that will give us 15, plus 6. So we can add 27 minus 18, that will give us minus 9. Minus 9, that is minus 9. Minus, this is positive 9. 9 minus 15, that will give you minus 6, plus 6, that will give you 0. So it means 3 is also one of the numbers. What about when x is equals to 6? Our function fx is equals to, you can use your calculator. This is the recommended calculator. So what we do is we say 6 cubed is equals to, that will give us 216 minus, this will give us 6 squared is 36 times 2, that is 72. 6 multiplied by minus 5, that is minus 30. And then we have plus 6 is equals to, so we add, so we say minus 72 minus 30 and then plus 6, and that is giving me 120. So it means x, that number does not satisfy. So we have 1 and 3. So this means that since x is 1, when x is 1 is the equation is 0, we can write our one of the factor x minus 1, and we also have x minus 3, so is equals to 0. So that when you take 1 to the other side, that is x minus 1 is equals to 0. You take minus 1 to the other side, it becomes 1, which is one of the factor. Now, so with this, we can expand and say, let's use the same color there. X multiplied by x is x squared. X multiplied by minus 3, that is minus 3x. We have x minus 1 multiplied by x, that is minus x. And we have minus 1 multiplied by minus 3, that will give you 3 is equals to 0. Put the right terms together, so we have x squared minus 4x plus 3 is equals to 0. Now, to be able to get the other factor, since this is a cubic function, what we do is we divide our cubic equation, that is x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6, and we divide by this quadratic here, which is formed by the two factors of our equation, cubic equation. So we have minus 4x, then we have plus 3. So we can say, what about if we say we have x multiplied by x cubed, that x squared will give us x cubed. X multiplied by minus 4, that will give us minus 4x squared. X multiplied by 3, that will give us plus 3x. So what you do is we subtract the second from the first. X cubed minus x cubed, that is 0. 2 minus minus 4, that will be 2 plus 4, and that will give us 2x squared. Minus 5 minus 3, that will give us minus 8x, and here it is 0, so we drop the 6 and we say that. So what about if we say we get 2 here, we multiply x squared multiplied by 2, that will be 2x squared. 2 multiplied by minus 4, that x, that will be give us minus 8x, and we have 2 multiplied by 3, that will give us 6. When you subtract, you get this is 0. This means that this is the third factor. So we can say our x plus 2, these are the factors of our cubic function, and we take now this one, which is x minus 1, and x minus 3 is equals to 0. When you expand this, you should be able to get the equation there. So we say x is equals to that is x minus 2 is equals to 0, or x minus 1 is equals to 0, or x minus 3, this is positive, not is equals to 0, which means that our x is equals to the value of x could be minus 2, or x is positive 1, that is we take 1 to the other side, that is 1, or x is 3. So that is how you solve that equation. If you substitute these values, so x is minus 2 in our equation, you should be able to get 0. We had done with the others here. We did with that. So if you substitute minus 2, so x is equals to minus 2 in our equation. Let's see whether it will satisfy the equation. So x cubed minus 2 cubed, that will give you minus 8. Minus 8. This is minus 2 squared is 4. 4 times minus 2, that will give you minus 8. Then we have minus 5 multiplied by minus 2, that will give you positive 10 plus 6. So minus 8, that is 16, minus 16 plus 10, that will give you minus 6. Minus 6 plus 6 is equal to 0. So you can see it satisfies our equation. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also like or comment, make comments. You also can click on the notification button, that is the bell that is on the lower right side of this video, so that whenever I produce another video, you should be notified, or you'll be notified to have a look. So thank you for watching.